David Horowitz, author of the explosive new book on the Trump presidency, says Donald Trump's victory in the 2016 election was more than a historic upset. It was the beginning of a major political, economic, and social revolution that will change America and the world forever. New York Times bestselling author David Horowitz's book, Big Agenda, is the first major book to be released on Trump's presidency and reveals major components of his first 100 days plan and first-term agenda. Radio host Rush Limbaugh has praised Big Agenda, saying it provides a clear assessment of the challenges the new president faces and a roadmap for a winning agenda that conservatives will embrace. Big Agenda is published by Humanix, which also offered the #1 best-selling book on the 2016 campaign with its Armageddon, How Trump Can Beat Hillary. Like Armageddon, Horowitz's Big Agenda gives the inside scoop on Trump's plan and his strategy to take back Washington. Few know Donald Trump and his top administration players and advisors like David Horowitz, one of the nation's foremost conservative commentators. Big Agenda shows that Trump is not just seeking to implement a populist plan as America's first citizen president, but is intent on defeating and rolling back Barack Obama's progressive agenda. Big Agenda presents the Trump White House battle plan to halt the Democrats' march to extinguish the values America holds dear. Big Agenda details President Trump's likely moves, including his first wave of executive orders, amending and repealing Obamacare, restoring Guantanamo, Keystone XL, nixing amnesty, surprising judicial appointments, Supreme Court, and the federal judiciary, radical changes to federal rules and regulations, Obama's gun restrictions, EPA overreach, and a new deal for Black America. With the House and Senate in GOP hands, plus a Supreme Court soon to follow, President Trump will have a greater opportunity than even Ronald Reagan to reshape the American political landscape while securing the nation's vital security interests abroad. No president since FDR and his famed 100 days has the chance Donald Trump has, Horowitz argues. But he writes that the GOP and Trump must recognize they are not fighting policy ideas, but an ideology, a progressive one with a radical agenda to stop Trump in an effort to reduce America's power and greatness. Big Agenda is a rallying cry and indispensable guide for how to claim ultimate victory for the conservative cause. Horowitz writes, "One battle is over, but there are many more to come. This book is a guide to fighting the opponents of the conservative restoration. It identifies who the adversaries are, their methods, and their motivations. It describes their agenda, not merely the particular issues with which they advance their goal, but the destructive goal itself, and it lays out a strategy that can defeat them." Humanix Books specializes in books for independent thinkers from acclaimed experts in health, finance and investing, politics, and history. Humanix Books is a trade publisher with a unique difference, their unparalleled ability to provide information that improves the lives of our readers. What are others saying about Big Agenda? Provides a clear assessment of the challenges the new president faces and a roadmap for a winning agenda that conservatives will embrace. Rush Limbaugh. With trademark candor, Horowitz lays out a Trump agenda for restoring the country and sinking the ship of the left once and for all. Dinesh D'Souza, New York Times bestselling author of Hillary's America. A compelling roadmap for Donald Trump, a must-read for everyone concerned about the future of America. Peter Schweitzer, New York Times bestselling author of Clinton Cash. Progressives have declared war on America and Donald Trump. Every conservative should arm themselves with this brilliant battle plan for beating them back and winning the war. Ann Coulter, bestselling author. David Horowitz brilliantly illuminates the road forward for conservatives in America. Milo Yiannopoulos, Breitbart News Technology Editor. Big Agenda is available on Amazon and in bookstores everywhere starting January 17, 2017.